All right, sound check. Let's see if audio is good.
Let's see if audio is good.
Ayan, nag-e-echo no? Alright, so ibig sabihin may naririnig tayo. Okay? So, from here, welcome back to our Monday live market review or the daily market review, I should say. Yeah, and it's Monday. Let's go and check what's happening in the currency markets. Today, though there's no high impact news naman scheduled for today, but we are waiting or expecting for AUD high impact news to be released tomorrow. Same with the dollar and pound is on to monetary policy report for this week. Same with CAD coming up with some rate statement on to Wednesday. Then you have RBA or the Reserve Bank of Australia, Governor Lowe speaking on Thursday. And at the same time, you have some ECB press conference as well, right? So it is related to the European Central Bank on Thursday. Then we have CAD high impact news, employment rate and employment changes on Friday, September the 9th. So those are the things that we are anticipating for as far as high impact news is concerned, right? So yun yung mga abangan natin. So let's see how those things can affect the markets for the whole week. So, but anyway, let's jump onto the chart now. Yeah, jump onto the chart now. Remove. Yep, there you go. So we're on to AUD USD now. Tingnan natin kung ano ang pwede nating iset as our trading plan for this week. And yes, as my notepad here, obviously, we will go and say live market review, trading plan. Ito yung mga babaguhin natin for the week. Yep. So, isa-isahin natin to as we go further. All right. So, but anyway, as non-farm payroll numbers was released Friday as expected. Sabi nga natin, look at that pullback, right? Back to the horizontal line. Then, nag-drop naman siya after that. All right. So, I hope you guys were able to catch some few pips there, right? Netong pag-touch niya doon tapos bumalik on the 1 hourly chart. It was looking like it's kind of breakout there, right? Or kung parang magbe-breakout siya doon tapos meron pang hammer dito pero sabi nga natin, right? Mas matlakas pa rin yung possibility or mataas, I mean, yung possibility that the price will bounce off these levels more than it can break out, right? So, yun na nga, as we expected, it did not break the 68.55 level. So let's see how we can go and plan out for the rest of the week. Okay, so we are now actually sitting on, sa mga hindi pa nakaka trade dito, we are now actually looking into the possibility of price breaking out on this short-term resistance first, or some would say the intraday resistance, it's support, right? So nagiging intraday support level siya. So there are several attempts to break out of that price earlier today. So AUD-USD failed to go much lower, right? So kung mapapansin nyo, may nakaabang na tayo na set alert or nakaset na yung alert natin doon pag nag-breakout, or pwede rin naman natin tong iurong ng kaunti dito and say somewhere here. So pag nag-breakout, ito will be alerted, right? And let's see how we can react to this one. Because obviously, you don't want to go and sell here, tapos biglang mag-reverse or mag-sideways dito and, di ba? Tawag dito, hindi muna mag-positive yung trade mo. Okay? Pero so far, what we are seeing here, if we'll follow this 1 hourly chart that is going sideways, okay, obviously what would my initial reaction be is to look for a buy at least on this short-term sideways moving market here, right? Just like what happened here and sorry, on kung dito hindi pa. Actually, I was anticipating for a continuation here. Pero yun na, from Friday, umakyat. So, ibig sabihin, babantayan natin tong level na to if the market can really break through this one or not. Okay? So, let's watch out for this one as we go and look for other opportunities for the rest of the week. So far, ang magiging plan ko kay AUD-USD is wait for the zone breakout. Okay, so if you're new to my channel and you new to these sessions, I call these gray areas as zones. So ibig sabihin, these are like short time frame or short term sideways movements, right? That you would like to focus more on if the price can really go breakout or stay sideways there. Okay. In some cases, I will add a stochastic oscillator or maybe RSI here to identify oversold and overbought level so we can go and proceed further. Okay. Pero in this case kasi, I would like to to just focus on that zone. Tanggalin ko muna itong isa dito. Right, focus on that zone and see how the price would move or react to any high impact news that is coming our way, especially with AUDUSD. We have something tomorrow, and that is what you call this, scheduled at 12:30 p.m. No, so Philippine time na yon. So tingnan natin. Okay, tingnan natin kung ano yung pwedeng maging reaction. So there are a lot of things can happen from today till the time we will receive or get that high impact news. Okay, so let's see how things would progress for the rest of the day then. And from here, I would say I would like to see the breakout first. Pero pag hindi, then it would be a buy for us. Okay? So, NZD-JPY is also, or JPY, NZD-USD is also showing the same thing. Look at that short-term sideways there happening since earlier today. So, big gap for most cases in expectation. Gaps are being filled. So, ibig sabihin may possibility na umakyat muna yan doon later on. Alright, by the way, not to discount that AUD-USD also have that gap. It tried to be filled earlier. So, tingnan natin kung pwede din siyang umakyat doon to fill that gap today. Okay? So, going back to NZD-USD, we have almost identical situation there. Right? Let's go back to the 1 hourly chart para makita natin dito. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo lang, ito yung low. Tapos yung pinaka today, yung sa 15-minute chart, yun yung nagsa-sideways doon. Right? So, kung babalik ako doon sa 15-minute chart, by the way, so ito yung sinasabi kong parang may consolidation siya dito, or sabihin na natin may zone akong nakikita that the price is not going anywhere, at least for now, but instead it's just staying within that area. Okay? So, tingnan natin ulit sa D1 ha. Ano bang nangyayari dito? Ano ba yung expectation natin? So, kung maalala nyo, ito yung mga support and resistance levels natin from last week. So, tinatagal ko lang isa so we can focus on these two right here. We go and let's say rearrange or reassess that. So, floor is coming from this level. Yung pinaka floor niya nung July bago ito nag-spike tapos bumalik ulit dito, and now at the beginning of September it's being tested again, right? So, is there a possibility of a breakout or a bounce from this one? Again, sabi ko nga, in most cases I will expect for or wait for the bounce more than the breakout. So, ibig sabihin yan po yung inaabangan natin, and hopefully that can materialize anytime soon for us. Okay? And tingnan natin dito, though on lower time frame, the price is trying to break out of that, kagaya nga nung 15-minute chart na sinasabi ko. It is staying below the 60.95 level, pero it's consolidating there. It's going sideways. And in that case, pwedeng short-term approach natin is to just trade within this sideways moving market here. Right? So, nandito lang. Pero this is a bit tight on 12 pips. So, if you're a scalper trying to take advantage of maybe just, I don't know, 5 to 10 pips, then you can cover that. Right? Pero I'm not sure how your brokerage's spread is. Is it wide or a little bit slim, diba? Or tight? So, you can really take advantage of those shorter movements. So, well, for me, on NZD right now, it's not even a pip yung spread ko. So, if I'm just targeting about 5 to 10 pips, then definitely scalping is reasonable for me to do here kasi hindi naman ganun kalapad yung spread, right? So, pero kung masyado malapad yung spread nyo, let's say, usually for some brokerages, nandyan sa mga 5 to 6, sometimes at 7. In some cases, it can go as high as 12 na nakita ko kay gold. 'Di ba? Tapos 12 pips lang naman yung target mo dito at magsa-sideways din naman siya. So hindi siya advisable sa mga ganun. So if you're trying to get in on lower time frame, trying to get in and out quickly, please take in consideration yung magiging spread nyo rin. Kung masyado malawak yung spread, then hindi talaga advisable sa inyo yung scalping, right? So if you guys are with the same platform that I'm using or brokerage that I'm using, NZD-USD is just not even a pip yet. Alright, so kung makikita nyo dito, tingnan nga natin kung ayan. Ayan, kung double digit yan, ibig sabihin 1 pip. So, silver is even at 1.6 pips only yung spread natin dyan. So, very ideal for people who wants to scalp in small areas like this. Okay, hindi malawak yung spread. Right, but anyway, so ang sa akin dito is I would like to see a breakout of this before I go and be involved again. So pag sinabi kong breakout of the zone, by the way, Hindi po siya limited on a buy or sell only. So, either way, kung mag-breakout siya dito, buy ako. Pag dito naman sa area na to is magsasell ako. So, dito natin siya inaabangan. So, this is a bit tight here because I don't want to go for a quick scalp here. But again, sabi ko nga, scalping is not bad, all right? As long as you find the strategy effective for you, then go for it. Profit is profit. Okay? Ang sa akin lang, sinasabi ko lang, pag malawak or medyo malaki yung spread dun sa asset class na gusto nyong i-trade or yung currency or yung, di ba, asset technically na gusto nyong i-trade, then I do not suggest scalping there kasi ang tagal-tagal nyo antayin bago mag-positive, di ba? Dapat niyang i-cover mo na yung spread, right? If you're not familiar with the terms I'm using, like spread and other things, please let me know. If not, on the comment section, go and chat me directly, right? And so I can clarify all your questions and clarifications about the terminologies that we're using, okay? So there you go. The plan is to wait for that breakout to happen. So technically almost identical siya dito sa ating AUD USD trading plan. So I'm not taking any trades yet. This is in relation to, again, awaiting for the high impact news as well. Pero medyo malayo pa rin naman yun. Ang sa akin lang primarily is this zone. Okay? So next, GBP USD touching the floor level now. And I've been waiting for that buy to happen. Okay? Tingnan natin kung saan tayo pwedeng pumasok dito, right? So price have touched the 114.73 level as we were expecting for a continuation in that area since last week. Okay? So after niya na breakout, eto, kung mag-zoom out tayo, no? Kung maalala nyo, meron tayong area dito, yung maliit na area. Oops, ayaw mo. Yan. Meron tayong sinet dito, tapos yun, yung pinakamababa is doon. Right? Actually, ang pwede nyo gawin, pwede nyo tanggalin niya kung ayaw nyo talaga siyang at itong major levels lang ang tinitingnan nyo. Pwede rin naman yan. Okay? So, pero either way, kailangan natin malaman is, nasan ba si price ngayon at anong pwedeng mangyari, anong pwedeng gawin sa kanya. Alright? So, sa akin, personally, it's a buy. Okay? So, I'm just waiting for things to happen here. So, obviously, we have a bullish engulfing potential here. So, usually bullish engulfing right this. Tingnan ko. Right, that's about a 50 pipper there. So tingnan natin if this price can move in our favor. If not, then I'm totally fine with this. Okay. So in this case, there are two options here. It's either I get the lower time frame, I get the low of the previous bar as my stop loss, or another would be oscillator, an ATR here 14 that we want to go. So it's about 42 pips on average nitong bar na to. So yes, I'll go for about higher than the 42 pips average. So from here, baba lang natin si ATR dyan kasi mamaya gusto ko rin gamitin yan if meron tayo sa 1 hourly chart. Yun, pwede rin tayong mag-set ng pending order dito for a sell, anticipating for that breakout. Again, it is a little bit aggressive if we are taking the breakout trade more than the bounce. Okay, so again, please apply trader's discretion. Everything that I'm discussing here is subject to your interpretation, and you must apply trader's discretion whether you wish to take the trade or not. Okay, you don't have a shotgun in your head forcing you to do whatever you're seeing from me right now. Okay, but I hope you're seeing something that can be helpful to your analysis as well, maybe a confirmation or anything. Okay, so you can take the previous bar low, right? So we're a bit extending it about 6 pips. So anyway, we'll go for a quick ito na naman tayo, magkakamali pa na ulit ako ng pindot eh. 1.1497. Okay, then we have the stop loss at 1.1448, and of course let's go and set it at 2:1 at 1.1596. Why am I setting it on 2:1? Kasi syempre gusto kong umabot siya sa 1:1, tapos doon ako magmamanage kung gusto ko siyang i-keep for an extended period of time or not, right? And wonderful thing about what I'm currently doing is that I am not being charged for any swaps, okay? Keeping my trade keeping my trade for over 24 hours. So ibig sabihin kahit long term yung trades natin, medyo goods naman tayo sa swap, right? So wala tayong wino-worry about that. So again, as far as terminologies is concerned, and that you're kind of confused or not familiar with the terminologies I'm using, like swap, spreads, and everything, please let me know in the comment section so I can go and clarify those things for you. So buy from support lang ako. Lagay ko lang dito. Support or buy. Pwedeng ganito. Nire-remind ko lang sa sarili ko kung anong ginawa ko. Buy, support, bull and go. Okay, so let's go and set that pending order now. If it goes in our favor, it goes. If it's not going in our favor, then after the set expiry, then we can reassess our position. Okay? So, we have a pending order there now. Again, sabi ko, pwede kayong mag-straddle dito. If your tool is able to do that. A straddle is when you set a buy or a sell order. Then, once it triggers, then automatically the other position is closed. So, parang ganito. We're anticipating for a bullish engulfing for a buy. But if you are anticipating for a sell naman dito, you can set that sell order as well. Probably example lang, dito yung entry nyo. Somewhere in this area will be your stop loss, something like that. So obviously it is the opposite of what we have done on H4, right? And just in case the price triggers your sell automatically, as ideal for a straddle is to cancel, right? Yung isang trade na hindi na trigger, right? Pero if you do not have any automation there that does that, then you must cancel the other one manually. Ang pinaka challenging part dyan is matrigger dalawa, so hindi na siya the proper way of doing a straddle. Yeah, it's already hedging. So if you're comfortable with that approach, then you can go and proceed with it. But if you find hedging a little bit challenging, so it's not really advisable for you, right? So let me know if it's something that you are interested to study further, straddling and hedging as well. So we can have a discussion about that too. All right, but anyway, GBPSD, we have that pending order there. Most of the lower time frame are really showing price likely to go down continuously. So let's see if it can go and continue there. For us, we have a pending buy coming from the floor level on H4. So it is a reversal. Ang ina-expect natin more than a breakout. Pero pag nag-breakout yan, then yes, obviously I need I can change my bias towards the end of the week din naman. Right? So, pero anyway, everyday naman natin to titingnan. So, let me know kung meron kayong nakita or meron kayong idea about what happened to this chart. Okay? So, especially for the guys who'll be watching this session, yung recorded session, right? And iba na yung magiging movement ng market. Let me know of your thoughts, right? Tomorrow, right? And if you'll be available, or you can just PM me, direct message me of anything, right? That you have observed about GBP USD. Alright, so reminder lang kay GBP USD, wala naman tayong high impact news today, but USD have one at 10 p.m. tomorrow. It is the ISM Services PMI, or as they call the Institute of Supply Management. So a report will be released at 10 p.m. Philippine time tomorrow, and if you're asking what is that all about, simply saying it is a leading indicator of economic health. So let's see how that number affects the dollar's movement. It's quite strong for the last couple of days, or from last week, I mean. So let's see if that can be sustained towards the end of the week as well. All right, so yun po yung na-expect natin for the dollar. For pound, yes, of course, we are also expecting for a high impact news there, as mentioned earlier on Wednesday. Right? So again, if you're not a big fundamental trader, you're not really required to watch out for all those news, and you can stay on your technical analysis. But if you have at least at a point influenced by a news, or you're you're kind of curious of what's going on there fundamentally, then again, it's not bad to look at the news, right? Just be extra careful to go and validate those information on the actual chart, right? So pagbanggain nyo yung news or yung fundamental at saka yung technical nyo para mas lumalakas or tumataas yung probability ng trade natin. Okay? So, pero kung sabihin natin, Ken, hindi ko pa masyado siyang ma-interpret, hindi ko siya maintindihan, then it's totally fine not to trade with the news. And I would suggest you stay on higher time frames para yung mga trades nyo not highly affected by the news. Yun yung pinaka-advantage if you're trading like H4 or daily, right? So, hindi siya masyadong ganun ka-affected by the news. There could be small movements there. Definitely, in some cases, may mga movements na ganitong malalaking bar. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, it's not an average size of the bar, right? So, yun lang po yung masasuggest ko. Okay? So, take any information that you get from this session with a grain of salt, please. And apply trader's discretion. Euro USD, drop. Trying to break the zone that we have here from last week. Okay? I believe this is on the 1 hourly chart. There you go. Yep. So we're now updating that zone right here, stretching it a bit, okay, to see if the price can really break through. Okay. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Wrong time frame. 30 minutes pa lang napindot ko. Okay, so anyway, it's trying to break out there now. Okay. So kung mapapansin nyo, for the last 2 hours, the third hour now, it's trying to pull back and test this level if this can really hold as a resistance or a ceiling. And let's see if that can really hold. And if it will, then our 15-minute trade would be for a breakout. Okay, so yun ang gusto ko makita dito. Okay. By the way, dito may ano na to, pending order. Okay. Lagay na natin dyan. Euro USD. Wait for at least the 15 minutes. Doon ako magsiset sa 15 minutes ha. Sell ako sa Euro USD. Wait for 15-minute 48 bounce. That's what I call it. Alright. So this is where I want to see the price go. Touching my orange EMA somewhere here. Again, that's my initial attempt to go for a sell. But in case the price goes up, then yes, you know, buy yung magiging bias natin from here. Okay? So, yan ang aabangan ko for Euro USD today. At least today. Siyempre, babalikan naman natin to kahapon. Babalikan natin to kahapon. Napaka-weirdo mo magsalita. Babalikan natin to bukas. Tingnan natin yung progress naman ni Euro USD, no? Pero beautiful crossover here coming from the resistance. Look at that drop. So, that 1.008 is really holding strong even after the non-farm payroll. Diba? So, yeah, during the non-farm payroll, the numbers was not really that good. Alright? Led to this price trying to move up right there. Pero kung titingnan natin a quick review of what happened on that one from Friday, the numbers were a little bit higher than the expected. Pero, well, as far as the numbers are concerned, yes, right? Pero yung chart hindi masyadong nag-agree dito kasi kung mapapansin nyo, right? Towards dito at the beginning. Tapos biglang na-realize niya towards the evening like, oh yeah, it's good for the dollar, right? So, yun po yung ibig ko sabihin. Hindi siya like instantaneously nag-react agad. Pero as far as the numbers are concerned, yes, they are good, right? The reaction of the market was not as instant, you know, as we would expect, okay? Just heads up for the people who are new in news trading. So, you won't really expect for high impact news. Hindi ibig sabihin high impact news like instant talagang nagre-reflect kaagad siya sa chart, right? So, katulad nito, nag-try pa siyang mag-breakout tapos eventually, right, nung na-release yung numbers, like, okay, na-realize ng market, hindi pala, right? But anyway, so we are now anticipating for a continuation of this move, at least on the lower time frame. But if we are on the daily chart, by the way, we are still sitting on that zone. I'm trying to go and zoom out further to find a much lower level in the past where we can have it as a reference kung saan ba talaga papunta ito. So on the daily, wala tayong nakikita. On the weekly chart though, meron tayong level doon. That's actually where the price is sitting. Let me just go towards the monthly here. So, just giving you an idea, it can still go as low as this one. So, pero anyway, di naman natin na-expect na bababayan dyan agad-agad. So, ibig sabihin lang, hindi masyadong clear dito for us. Kailangan kong i-move ito ng kaunti. Sandali Okay, so ang ginagawa ko po is nag-scroll ako pabalik. Historical data po ang gusto nating makita at ayun, hindi niya na ako ina-allow further pa than 2020 or 2002. So meron ba tayong mas lower dito? Wala masyado dito sa area na to. Okay? Sa monthly chart ba? Wala na rin. Ito na yung pinakamababa natin. So pinaka nakikita ko lang dito sa monthly chart natin is possible itong area na to. Ano? So tingnan ko kung maglalagay tayo ng pangalawa dyan. Okay, that's actually where the price is now. Okay, tapos yung mababa ito. Kung hindi nyo po nakikita, tinitingnan ko, ito po itong points na ito, itong dalawa nito. Kasi kung hindi, pinakamalalim yan, ito na yung babantayan natin. Okay, bakit ako umabot ng 2001 dito? Kasi po wala na ako makitang relevant data na mas malapit. Yan, yung mas relevant, I mean, sa current. Okay, so ibig sabihin, the question that we are trying to answer is, if this price can go down, how low can it go? And we're trying to see historical data para we can answer that question. Kasi kung wala ito, ibig sabihin, yeah, we are now in a new area where the price have not touched before. So, ibig sabihin, it could give us the impression that it can go much lower right there, right? And it could be the new all-time low, kumbaga sinasabi nila. Alright? Pero anyway, historical data, though, again, it's not expected to repeat itself every time, right, that we see it bouncing or touching the level where we saw price have moved differently historically. Pero again, it will leave us clues to whatever our reaction could be or possibly be, right, on trading the currency markets today. Okay? So, ibig sabihin na yan, ito na nga, ang ina-anticipate natin is papunta doon. Pero pag hindi naman, we'd love to go for a buy on Euro USD. In fact, we are also seeing a potential bullish engulfing right there, right? So, pwede yan ang magiging next option ko kung ayaw talaga niyang mag-breakout. Ang difference lang kay GBP USD, kung mapapansin nyo, ito lang yung tinitingnan natin. Wala pa kasi siyang 15-minute na breakout. So, yeah, mas malapit yung kay Euro US kanina sa 15 minutes. So, kaya nga nagiging priority ko yung 15 minutes kanina. So, tingnan ko muna kasi touch na to, tapos babagsak na yan. Okay? So, pag hindi naman nangyari yan, balik ako dun sa bias ko na buy kasi touching siya sa floor level. Alright. Anyway, moving on to USD CAD now. Okay? Moving on to USD CAD. Look at that rally right there. Since last week. Okay? In fact, I was anticipating for the price to reverse somewhere here na. Pero sabi nga natin, may uptrend dyan. Though may ceiling, right? Medyo magulo talaga si USD CAD dito. Kung mapapansin nyo, ito na yung tinanggal natin yung ibang mga levels dito. Ito lang yung inaabangan natin na breakout niya. And both those levels are now broken. So, ibig sabihin, ang tinitingnan lang natin dito is the next fractal high, which the USD CAD is also pointing that direction now. So, for at least about 23 pips already, it has moved. Starting not necessarily today, o pwede pag ginawa mong entry price yun, so nasa 20 pips na rin. Okay. USD CAD is moving in that direction now for this move right here. I like this area sana. Sayang. Yun. Ayun na nga. Iniwan na tayo. Move na siya. 10 pips na late. So, I would like to see the price go back down here so we can have the trade set on a bounce, not the extension. So, I'm always waiting for the bounce on my EMA because my EMA would act like a support level. So, kumbaga, ibig sabihin, tumataas yung confidence ko dun sa position na yon. And just in case the price breaks through the EMAs, then that's the time I can say na, okay, I can cut the losses early, right? Not really wait for the price to go much lower. Right, so dun din yung tinitingnan kong area for my stop loss, especially I'm on the 15-minute chart. Okay, so USD CAD, this is again just for today. Okay, sell. Buy, wait for same thing, 15 minutes, 48 bounce. Yeah, I want to see that 48 bounce happening right on my 15-minute chart. Okay, buy tayo on USD CAD. So beautifully, after that bounce right here, it already did go for about 19 to almost 20 pips now. So, for me, medyo malayo na siya para habulin. Re-entry na lang talaga. Right? Re-entry ang best solution for me. So, technically, after this crossover, this is the first bounce on that EMA. Yun yung gusto natin. Right? Pero hindi natin siya nakita kanina. Right? So, that's totally fine. USD CHF is the next thing, touching the 98.18 level. Saan ba nanggagaling ito? Ito po yung current or yung pinaka-recent na resistance natin. The current price is here. So, we are actually testing some ceilings here, right? Ceiling strength as they, or some people would like to call it, right? So, ibig sabihin though, may uptrend tayong nakikita dito. It could be a potential reversal here. But of course, not discounting the fact of a possible breakout. So, kaya maghahanap din tayo ng area kung saan tayo pwede dito for a breakout, of course, right? So, tingnan natin. Okay. Ganda na itong breakout ng pin bar na to Pero parang nagda-doji siya. Pansin nyo, meron tayong doji dito yung previous bar. So, there's a bit of an indecision there of what the market wants to do. Okay. Let's go to the lower time frame. There's indecision there. I don't know. There's a bit of consolidation. So, kung maalala nyo, meron tayong tinatawag na zone nga, di ba? So, ang mas maganda dito is for the price to break out of that zone. Because that zone, lalo na pag mga ganitong areas lang, mga 19, less than 20 pips. Ako nga minsan kahit pag mga less than 30 pips, kumbaga, scalping area pa rin naman yun. Yes, that's good. Pero hindi na siya good for, tawag dito, setup trading for me. So, a breakout would be the ideal. Okay? So for some traders, what they do, let me give you some example here. What they do is to use this consolidation as their area for their entry and stop loss. So meron nagsiset dito ng entry, stop loss naman dito if they want to buy. So ibig sabihin, if it triggers there, ito yung anticipation nila, right? Or vice versa, entry here, SL dito for the sell naman. So pwedeng mga ganyan. That's actually trading the chart pattern, right? So yun yung usually na ginagawa when you're trading using chart patterns, not bar patterns. Those are two different things, okay? So for me, I would like to wait for the breakout on the 1 hourly chart. So USD CHF, magiging parehas nito. Wait for the zone breakout. So napaka-quiet nung Monday for some currencies. Pero tawag dito, pansinin nyo ito, nagko-consolidate lang dito. Unlike NZD-USD and, sorry, sana yan? GBP-USD pala. Okay? So, yan, may mga gaps since earlier today, right? Okay, moving on to USD-JPY, which is still staying above the 139 level, right? So, still staying strong there since Thursday, right? So, kung makikita natin dito sa tingin ko, we need to go and sorry, excuse me. Wala na talaga ako makita. Hindi na talaga nag-adjust yung chart ko. Pero anyway, a new month, a new high that we would like to see if the price can really break through or not. Pero as far as the chart is concerned or the pattern is concerned, tingnan natin, it's not even 38.2. But the next one, if I can remember it correctly, is bouncing off beautifully coming from the 61.8 here. So we are actually just breaking out of the zero level for the new extension. So ibig sabihin, if I would say, oh, wala akong price na. Sandali let me just go to my fib settings here very quickly. And bakit wala akong price dun sa extension ko? Yun, kaya pala. Okay, wait lang Hindi ko makita kagad eh. Okay. So the area would be 142.48. So we are about 190 pips away from it. Okay, as far as the EMAs, as far as the Fibonacci is concerned, that's the next extension that we are watching out for. So, ibig sabihin, hindi naman siya basta-basta in one pip or in one bar. Yeah, that number of pips can be covered. But then again, yes, sometimes it can, right? Like this big bar right here that move about 200 pips for that day alone. So, ibig sabihin, there's a possibility for that to happen. Pero for me, the most conservative approach would be to wait for the pullback here, right? And I would buy somewhere in this area para mas, again, not just mas malaki yung area natin. Ang gusto natin is makita kung merong konting intervention dito ng mga sellers to try to push the price lower. So, ibig sabihin, we'll be on a level where that area could be our support, which can really boost our confidence on taking buy orders because we are near the floor level. Right. So my trading plan there on USD JPY is to buy, yes, but we need to wait for bounce, wait for retracement. Ito yung pinakamagandang term na lang. Retracement, 139.03, yan yung support natin. If I want to be a little aggressive, then the 15-minute chart would be my go-to strategy here now, trying to go and catch this rally towards the ceiling, right? So several times today, the price have been tested. The price have bounced off the 48. So ito and ito. So technically 1 20 pipper move, another 20 pipper move. So yeah, if you were just looking to collect anything lower than 20 pips, then you should have made money there already. Depending on your lot size as well, you should be done for the day na rin if it could be a little, bigger lot size for you. So, but anyway, please understand that if you're on the 15-minute chart trying to trade this bounces on the 48 EMA, then ibig sabihin you're getting a little bit aggressive. Just watch out for some pullbacks or retracement on higher time frames. So you can go check your D1 or your H4 anticipating those pullbacks na tinatawag, right? Or retracement. Okay, so sa akin, gusto ko makita yung retracement kasi it has been rallying in that direction for quite some time now, right? Sabi nga nila, kumbaga bumalik ka sa gasoline station, dito siya magpupuno siya ulit ng gas para mas marami siyang pwede pang ilarga pang next na bounce niya. Okay, so sooner or later, right? Babalik yan saka tayo magde-decide. So another way to go about this is to set an alert on USD JPY here at 139.03 area. Okay? Next, gold is still on that move trying to go back up. Okay? Pero sabi nga natin, it is inversely correlated with dollar yen, right? As we have discussed last week. Pero anyway, this is quite a different story right now because this price is already reversing from the floor of 1696 there, right? So, ibig sabihin, abangan na lang natin itong 1716 level if kaya ba ni gold bumalik doon or hindi, right? But for the guys who were able to go and catch some move here from Thursday, congratulations, you should be up by about 150 pips or 180 talaga at the beginning of tawag dito at the end of Friday. So ibig sabihin nagpo-pull back na yan ng konti. So tingnan natin no, saan ba mas magandang pumasok dito? Ako gusto ko sana mag-sell galing sa resistance, right? Pero something in my head as well is trying to say, hey, might want to wait for the breakout kasi again, that's a significant floor level that the price have touched. So, look at this. Oops, sorry, hindi kasali to. Tapos umakyat. Tapos nandito na naman siya ulit. So, historically, this has been really a very, very strong support level, right? So, in my head, I want to buy now, right? Or I want to sell now, but something there, kumbaga nagkakaroon ng konting doubt, is saying you can go for a buy when the price breaks out. So, ibig sabihin, I am getting in my way and it will be on my watch list muna not to do anything there on gold. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron na sana tayong buy dyan. Alright, from the support, wait for bullish confirmation. Okay? Pero, sandali. Hindi na muna natin siya gagalawin. I want to see further confirmation from here. Okay, and I believe it would be the same thing with silver after that breakout on that 1893. Okay, so dito ako nakabay sa 1893 na area na yan. So kung mapapansin nyo, nag-breakout siya. So ibig lang sabihin yan is I would like to see how these things can progress further pa. Okay, kasi right now, I don't think I would like to be involved in neither of the precious stones that we have here included on our list. So, I would like to further monitor, right, muna kung ano yung pwede ko magiging action. So, of course, anyway, daily naman natin gagawin to. So, let's see if things could change until tomorrow. Okay? Then, crude is beautifully staying within this zone that we have here. Congratulations to us. We are to experience, sabi nga nila, taas-taas nung hike tapos ang konti-konti lang ng rollback. Pero rollback is rollback. Let's celebrate that. So anyway, beautifully, from last week, medyo may scare na dito that the price can really go and break. Yeah. It went as high as 97 per barrel. Pero yeah, beautifully, the price have dropped back again. Though it did not really touch the 84 level. Pero hopefully, right? Let's see how this week progressed. That shooting star right there is really, really beautiful, right? This could be the catalyst of the next move. I don't know, but I just want to see crude price go below the 84 level, right? So tingnan natin yan. And of course, our Bitcoin friends, there's still a consolidation happening here on Bitcoin. So please watch out. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, the move is really tightening on the downward side. So if you are a fan of chart patterns, what you're seeing here is a descending triangle where in most cases it can break out from here, right? Downwards. Lalo na pag ang sinusundan ng descending triangle mo is a downtrend. So really watch out for that for the people who are on Bitcoin. But if you're going short here, so congratulations to you. You should be in profit. Just do not be so excited with your long-term sell and set your take profit lower than the 17,766. All right. So, yun yung parang nagkikita nating major support level at least for the last 3 to 4 months. Okay? So, that's the Bitcoin and the precious stones that we have, including the major currencies. So, we'll see you guys again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Thank you so much for the people who are with me today. And for the guys who'll be watching this later on, let me know in the comment section or just message me directly of your reaction about our live market analysis and your comments. And shout out to Ma'am Leia for your wonderful feedback. And I hope this session is a much better session as far as audio is concerned. And if there's something else, let me know. I would love to hear it from you, right? I would love to know the things that I can still and will make sure that will address those feedback that you have. So once again, thank you so much for your love and support to this channel. And as always, please create a trading plan and trade your trading plan, not someone else's trading plan. So you may have a wonderful week ahead of you guys, and may the pips be with us. I'll see you again 3 p.m. tomorrow. Bye for now.